Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Take us, of course, on the journey of Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. This is Season 2, Episode 21. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. Last week's episode, let's just be blunt. It was weird. It was weird, it was strange, and I was even questioning, why is this an episode? Like, okay, sure, the Vrito brothers, you know, they're clones of the originals and all that. You want to introduce Ma Vrito, their mother, and another Vrito, like a brother to them, like that she made, and she wants to make 200 to 300 billion or whatever clones of the cute or handsome Vrito, you know, the new brother. I don't know. It was such a bizarre episode, and you guys were commenting saying, "Oh, you made it to this one." So I'm hoping this episode's gonna be better. Like, I'm not saying last week's episode was terrible, but it wasn't great. I'm like, come on, guys, because, like, I know they can do better because they've proven that they can do better in terms of coming up with concepts and stories and executing them. Even if they're bad concepts or just like, what? They somehow still pull off the majority of stuff they're trying to do. So I don't know what they were thinking with last episode. But anyways, let's dive into now. Let's check out this episode. Let's see what happened, guys. I'm curious. I'm hoping it's better. Anyways, let's go. Okay.
Everybody's complaining about the smell. We've done a complete top-to-bottom search.
Land?
Something dead ahead.
Oh my god. What the fuck? It was like literally a Kraken type thing that was happening there with that visuals.
Hey, you said we were gonna do something fun. We are gonna do
Doesn't
something
seem fun.
after I finish cleaning the garage.
I saw Gov on that.
We're asking, would you please come with us?
Would you please? Hey, this guy's back.
Colonel Rosum, so what brings us to the Department of Weird today?
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Pacific Garbage Vortex?
How much garbage are we talking about here?
It's alive, too. What?
That's a lot of garbage.
18 months ago, my sister was on a ship that sailed too close to the vortex.
So you need someone to investigate. Unofficially.
Unofficially,
Told you
yes.
we were gonna do something fun.
This is where it's supposed to be.
You think
It's
floated
underwater.
away? Maybe
No.
the current?
No.
Oh man. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, it's a lot.
I've never smelled anything this bad. Not since the last time you...
Let the easy ones go, Kevin. People were careless about where they threw away their trash. Regular debris.
I see what they're doing. It's
They're
obvious.
not plastic.
The one where they're always fighting polluters? And those 5 kids fought evil with, like, the power to recycle?
Mmm.
No, no, no!
What?
Ben, what is it?
Who would throw out a Ben 10 autographed photo?
I really thought Ben found something, like, bad.
Oh.
The size of that bird.
But say it's huge. Oh shit. Terra spin. Love that move.
Back of the garbage vortex, Gwen Tennyson makes a shocking discovery.
Looks like a UFO. It really does. Exactly. Don't let them eat you. Not the face. Oh, there are survivors. Okay.
Survivors.
Oh, those are the 2 agents, I'm guessing.
So lucky. The only thing that matters is getting
Wait,
out of here
are they like
before we
X-Files?
become victims to the
I believe they're trying to go
all-powerful
X-Files
garbage
here.
patch. This is like that other show that I used to watch with the 2 agents who went around investigating
Exactly.
weird stuff. What was the name of that show? There was too much of it. Cleanup was impossible.
A nuke that what?
They released an experimental plastic-eating bacterium and
Rotted alive.
Turned it into a toxic ecological nightmare. Power rings, like on that show that I can't remember the name of. They could harness their rings with the power to recycle.
No one is going anywhere.
That's definitely John DiMaggio. Yeah.
The flow of trash has stopped.
The flow of trash.
We were promised sustenance. The humans will not be allowed to leave.
Oh shit. Energy. Yeah, here we go. Damn, he's pretty big.
Slippery pile of trash.
Must fight trash. Just slams into him. Can just regrow back with more trash. Might need way big.
You should come with us.
We'll be okay.
Well, yeah, they'll be
Wish I
fine.
could believe that.
What? Oh.
That's impossible. In atmosphere, you're at least 3 hours away.
How do you... Okay, how do you stop a behemoth trash monster?
This is a disaster. The
Literally,
ecological
a
impact of
disaster.
this toxic monster in the middle of a city.
Things are about to get big.
Way big. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah, kaiju fight. Kaiju fight. Get out of your car. Go, go, go. Careful, Ben. Of course, grows the hand back. Let's go. Damn. Come on, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Okay, that was awesome. That was cool. Oh God. Gotta be smart. Ooh, damn. I can do whatever you want, it's just garbage. Shouldn't have gave that to him. Shit. That didn't last long.
We're hit.
Thank you, Gwen. That was too close. They could have died. About to say, Gwen's gonna save them. With, yep. This is not going well for Ben.
The only thing that can move the trash
Is water.
what created it in the first place.
Oh, Ben's being smart. He needs accelerate. That's what he needs. Wow. Okay. Wow. Best say going to the sun. I was about to say, is it going to the sun?
So I shot all that garbage into the sun. Problem solved, right?
I hope so.
Yep. Right back again. There's even more. There you have it, guys. It's very obvious what they were doing with this episode, but I think the way they executed it really worked. Of course, what they're telling us, it's very easy to understand. Polluting is bad. It is horrible. Like, it's terrible. The way we throw away trash all the time and everything. Recycling should be more of a common thing. It is not. Right now, where I recently moved to, it is more of a common thing to recycle and everything in this state, which is good. But the implication is, well, everybody banded together at one point to stop, polluting and throwing away trash, but there was so much that we already accumulated. What do we do with it? And then they tried to create some sort of bacteria that will eat the plastic away, and actually it turns it into this monster that wants more garbage. Of course, voiced by John DiMaggio, because they brought back that army general type character that we last saw when it was the episode involving that alien or whatever that was going after his family and all that. But when I saw that character, I'm like, oh, we get Wrath in the episode? Because whenever John DiMaggio is voicing another character, Wrath is going to show up. That's usually the assumption, and it hasn't been for the last couple of times. At least, maybe there was one in there somewhere, but still, I was expecting Wrath, but no. So we had this trash monster that created like a Kraken type of tentacle thing, where it like destroyed that gigantic ship and sunk it under and all that in the opening of the episode. And of course, it's, like I said, really pushing the narrative that polluting is bad, and it is. There's a lot of garbage in the ocean, and there's ways they're trying to fix that or try to get garbage out and to clean up beaches and all that kind of stuff. So this show was trying to, Ben Tennyson, Ultimate Alien is trying to express that narrative and to push that narrative to kids. But they also, I think, executed well, like the episode in regards to telling that narrative, but also having like a really crazy like after effect, because they looked to try to create this bacteria or whatever that was going to eat the plastic away and destroy it, and it actually makes the giant trash mound alive. It brings it to life. I think probably the smartest thing, besides pushing the narrative that polluting is bad and throwing away your garbage the way we've been doing it is really bad for the environment and everything. One of the smartest things they did was having Kevin reference other shows within this episode. It comes out of nowhere in terms of like, Kevin's not normally one to start name dropping shit, but the fact that he was like, what was that one show? Planet something. They have the power and all that. What's that one show? Like, it's The Amazing Friends, Justice League and The Amazing Friends, like whatever that. Like, no, maybe it was. Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, like he was doing that kind of monologue and shit. And I think even Marvel did that, some of that stuff as well with like Spider-Man and its Amazing Friends. But Justice League, they had like that shit. They were doing that with the voiceover. And then he started referencing X-Files because you have two of these agents. I didn't even pick up on the fact that, earlier when the general character was talking about he sent two of his best agents and they disappeared too. We never got to see the sister, by the way. Never got to see the sister. I guess it really wasn't that important. Just that, it was a reason for the general character, that general guy, to get involved with investigating this. But the two agents were literally X-Files, literally those two characters. They were basically brought them over, and everyone's like, I don't believe that. I want to believe that. It's like, and Kevin's like, do you not see what I'm talking about? Listen to what he's saying right there. It was good. It was good to have that lighthearted moment throughout the episode, and the fact that at one point he's like, turns to Gwen, you're not even listening to me, are you? She's like, no one's listening. No one ever listens to you or whatever. It's like, yeah, come on, that's negative. But I really enjoyed that aspect because I thought it was funny because Kevin's trying so hard and he can't say the name, but you know what he's saying, but he can't say it. I think the fight in the third act with the humongous, like now he's the full entire mound of trash monster was pretty cool. Way Big was too small to fight him at one point, but then he figured out the way about creating a typhoon. And he literally got to the point where he was running so fast, he was kind of running like Accelerate. And I was like, oh, you probably need to accelerate for this. I'm not sure how fast Way Big can run. I guess I was wrong, because I guess he can run pretty damn fast. The ending is implying that this is truly not over. Now, I don't know if this means we're going to see another giant trash monster. I just think it's implying, yeah, Ben saved the day this time, but there's also other trash mounds out there that continue to be there. Because I honestly was thinking, as we're pulling back at the end of the episode and you see just the cars flying by on the bridge, I'm like, oh, okay, they're like, yeah, Ben saved the day with the trash, but here's all these cars, and you know how effective all these cars and everything and vehicles on the roads, how effective they are to our atmosphere and the ozone and all that stuff. And I thought that's kind of what they were playing with, and I think it was, since they showed the cars kept driving by a little too long than normal. I'm like, I think what they're saying. But then it cuts to that guy where he literally is drinking and he throws his bottle out. Which, like, is he drinking beer? Probably was, but they're not going to say that. But he throws his bottle out off the bridge, and then it floats back, and there's a huge mound of trash out in the ocean again. It's like, so it never ends. The cycle continues. So it's probably saying, yes, Ben saved the day, but we don't have a Ben Tennyson. We don't have an Omnitrix or Ultimatrix to try to find a way to get rid of this trash. And I thought the design of the monster and the actual fight sequences with the monster was pretty good in terms of, it reminded me a little bit of Juggernaut with, like, at least the head structure, like the way it was, like the head of like the helmet of Juggernaut from X-Men reminded me of that. And the voice, I mean, the voice was just like a really like gurgly voice from John DiMaggio, but it still worked for the character. And the fight with Way Big was pretty cool. And even energy. The birds. Where did the giant birds come from? There was no, like, the only thing they said was, well, they sent like this like testing of a bacteria type thing supposed to eat the plastic. Did it turn the birds into monsters? I have no idea. That came out of nowhere, because they never popped up again in the episode after their little fight with Tara, Spin, and Kevin and Gwen. So I don't know. Just a random moment. I guess they needed an action sequence in that opening part of the episode, so I guess that's what they did. Just to have, we're going to have monster birds. Whoa, why not? I guess, I don't know. So overall, yeah, I had a good time with the episode, and and I think the message they're telling is a good one, and I think they were trying to reach, because they know the majority of people who are going to be watching that show live or watching the show is younger audience. But it's just a good lesson to learn. There's ways to go about it where you're not being overly preachy with it. And I don't think they were overly preachy. There were some moments where it's very clear, cut, and dry. It's very obvious what they're saying. Other times, it's just a part of the narrative that's just continuing. But there's a little moments, but it wasn't like to the point where I was like, okay, stop hitting me over the head with what the message you're trying to say here. They still found a interesting narrative because it wasn't an alien, right? It was a man-made thing where the garbage was man-made, and this like bacteria, plastic eating, whatever thing they had in that bomb that they created, that then created the trash monster or whatever, this being that's now alive eating trash. So I don't know, but I think that thing overall, how they handled it was pretty good. So anyways, guys, what did you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Whatever thoughts you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.